Yes, there they
Hi,
are. Hi.
Hi
everyone.
Hi. How are you girls?
there. Very good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Doing
So good to see you all.
wonderful.
Good. Okay, who do we have here?
We have a fourth guest. I'm not sure
I
what's going on.
don't know who the fourth guest is. Hold on. Okay, we should probably just start though, because let's
Okay.
see. Let me see. But yeah, I was just basically saying, Amber, like what today's Experiment Envy is all about. It's for our top 2024 styles. So I just told anybody who's watching, if you had a style you couldn't live without this past year, put it in the comments because we would love to talk about it. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and start, Amber.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Roxy. And hello to Sparky and
Hello.
everyone who is here watching. Welcome to this Experiment Envy Live. Like Roxy was saying, we are talking about celebrating the top styles of 2024. And just to talk about Experiment Envy, it's been going on for a year now. So last year in January, we started Experiment Envy, this collaboration with Wigs.com and their incredible ambassadors. And it's been an amazing year experimenting with Envy and Wigs.com. It's been incredible. So I wanted to actually ask both you, Roxy and Sparky, a question prior to getting into the top 10. And then also, you know what, before I do that, I want to let the viewers know to stay tuned because there is going to be a surprise, a giveaway at the end of this live. So keep watching. But reflecting on Experiment Envy, hashtag Experiment Envy, it's been an incredible year. And I wanted to ask you guys, what does Experiment Envy mean to you? I mean, I know for me, I feel like Experiment Envy is all encompassing. It can be for the new wig wearer that is, they're just trying to possibly wear the wig out of the house. For a seasoned wig wearer, it could be going skydiving with their wig, trying a different adhesive, switching to a pixie cut. So Roxy, let's start with you. What do you think Experiment Envy means to you personally?
Yeah, really, it's just about, for me personally, stepping outside of your comfort zone. So to me, there's no right way to wear your hair. It's all about how you feel in your hair. And I love how you always say the wig doesn't, what's that saying? I always get this wrong. The wig doesn't wear you, you wear the wig, right? Did I get it right? Okay, I always
I mean, there's no wrong or right way to say it, but
exactly.
truthfully, that's exactly what it is. Like, you wear the wig, don't let the wig wear you. Confidence is key. So totally.
With every experiment, we learn a little bit more about ourselves. So that's what it means to me.
Yeah.
I love that. What about you, Sparky?
Very similarly, when I think of Experiment Envy, I think of trying that style, stepping out of your comfort zone. I have short hair, bio hair, so stepping out and into a long wig, or also another pixie wig that perhaps has more volume than my own natural hair, or going really off the wall and going super dark or red. And I've discovered reds this season, and I'm just in love. So amazing. So, and with that experiment, it's so temporary. You know, we often get people saying, oh, I don't like that on you. Well, it's as easy as take this off and put another on. It's so temporary. It's really not a commitment. Hence my title, An Affair with Hair. It's not permanent. It can be just as quick as you want.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. And exactly, whether it be just wanting to experiment and change it up, or say you're the gal who is the chameleon who wears it all. You don't want to damage your bio hair, or you have to reach for that style because of medical reasons. You can do whatever, wear whatever, and the sky's the limit. So thank you for sharing.
Exactly.
So this kind of goes along with what experiment means to you, but I wanted to talk about what makes envy unique. And so for me, I feel like, and when I think of envy, off the top of my head, I think of the brand itself, not only the hair, because the hair is beautiful. There's so many amazing alternative hair options, but I love envy. I love the people behind envy, the why behind envy. So as a, being part of the education team for envy, it's an honor and a privilege. And I'm proud to not only wear the hair every day, but talk about and educate about the hair as well. So Sparky, what is envy? Why is envy unique to you?
Well, absolutely. One of the reasons is you represent Envy so well. The team at Envy cares, and I think when we look at hair and alternative hair, heart is really what comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at the pieces that I've worn, just gorgeous. Attention to detail. This one doesn't have a lace front, so I'm not going to show you. It's just a hard front. But again, the fibers, just the attention to detail and the heart. The people at Envy are just, I mean, really second to none. It's just that heart, really.
I remember you also saying, which really stuck out to me when we were previously talking, that the hair is very wearable. Like it's
Oh,
just
absolutely.
like every
Yes.
day throw on
Yeah.
that wig. Not,
Exactly.
I loved
No
hearing that.
must. It's this is a style, like a style in a box, because I just had a recently, somebody called and said, oh, let's jump on a video call. And I had no makeup on. And I was just like, what am I going to do? So I grabbed one of my Envy wigs, stuck it on, and no makeup, just looked fabulous, completely put together, just really because the hair. And it's super wearable, super easy.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does.
This is my first wig with fringe. I don't normally wear fringe.
Well,
Yeah, I
it
was
looks
gonna say that.
great on you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
thank
looks
you.
so
Yeah,
good.
I wouldn't wear my bio hair without fringe because I tease that I have an 8 head, 8 fingers fit between my brow bone and my hairline. But I digress. So in real life, if I were going to wear my bio hair, I'd always have bangs. So in wig life, I always show my forehead because why not?
And when you have a beautiful lace front, it's like you want to pull the hair away from the face. You have that
Yes,
versatility,
yes.
something
But
that you
for
felt
a
you didn't
fringe,
have.
for a fringe wig, I love this. I love the fringe.
I love the fringe on that style. So Roxy, what makes Envy unique to you?
Yeah, I would say the community. I mean, it's not just a brand, you know. I feel like Envy really listens to the consumers at the end of the day. And there's so many styles for so many different face shapes, so many different colors for different skin tones. I feel like there's a wig for every single person by Envy. And, you know, it's really empowering. And when you can find a wig that it might be overwhelming too at the beginning because there's so many different colors and so many different styles, but that's the point of Experiment Envy is trying these new things, stepping outside of your comfort zone. And I think that's what Envy does beautifully.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you. And I love the Experiment Envy because we're opening up the door, having that conversation with, like you mentioned, the difficult aspects.
Yeah.
Getting through those bumps in the roads.
Right.
Through the wig wearing journey. So I think that's really, really important for those that, are diving into the world of wigs, that it can be scary, like you mentioned, and there is a lot of unknowns. So we're going to dive into that, talk about the beautiful, amazing, incredible things, but also the hard things as well, which I think is worth talking about. I do see a comment that says the caps are comfortable too. So thank you for commenting. And if anybody else has something that you want to add, what does Experiment Envy mean to you? Why is Envy Wigs unique? Why do you love Wigs.com and the beautiful gals representing Wigs.com? Just comment below. We want to hear your thoughts in these lives, and we just love the amazing community. Let's see. I see a comment that says, it is very difficult for me to find a copper red wig that matches my hair color. I've lost my hair only on the front of my face. We'll actually have a beautiful red that I will be switching into, so stay tuned. Stay tuned, you guys. That says, I just wore Charlotte for the first time around my tribe of friends, and one kept looking and saying how great it looks and feels. We'll be talking about Charlotte, both Sparky and I. So keep watch. Charlotte's like, Sparky's like, I have Charlotte right here.
Here, ready to put on.
Envy gets to know the people using their wigs. I love that. Thank you so much. I do think that's so important, and it like you said, it's important to know the end wearer, listen to their needs and the things that they love and want. Let's see. Yes, definitely overwhelming, but these lives help so much. Makes you feel heard and seen. Thank you for commenting. Okay, so let's get into the top 10. We will dive into the wigs that we have on hand and then kind of briefly talk about the other styles as well. First of all, I know, Roxie, you are wearing Nadia and you also have Petite Paige.
I do.
So let us know what you think about both these wigs, some of the details, and just some styling tips.
Yeah, well, first, this is an easy wig, put on and go. To me, it's a style in a box. It's a salon in a box. So it's really easy. For me too, I have a pretty small circumference. So I range around, I think it's like 19 and a half. It's super small. So what I love about these little clips, I think you guys call them the hook and loop. Is that what they're called? Or because it's the tightening straps, it's not the Velcro. So it's easy to just pull tight when it's on my head versus doing it before I put it on. I always recommend tightening it after you put the wig on so you don't stretch any of, if there is lace or a mono top. In this case, this does not have any lace because it does have bangs. It's got so much cute fringe, and I mean, just look at these layers, you guys. This is something that I would go to a salon and ask for and would cost a fortune. You could even take your fingers, just some little styling tips right here. If you like it big like me, girls, all you got to do is put your hands in there and just kind of fluff it up, and look at how different that looks. You could even wear two little pigtails, which I've seen some people do with this wig. You can wear it in a low pony, which I think is really cute. You can wear this to the grocery store, or you could go out with your partner and have a beautiful dinner and a beautiful dress with something just like this. It's so easy, you guys. So comfortable. I'm obsessed with it. And
I love that link.
I don't know if you know this color, creamed coffee. Medium brown roots with a base of cinnamon and golden highlights.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Girls.
Did you want to switch into Petite Paige?
Yep.
Like costume change?
Show how easy. It's so fast. This is what blows people away.
So you have that mono part that's on the side here, which it does have a bit of room for you to play with it right there, which I've seen a lot of people do. When you take your wigs out, you're going to have a little bit of a zigzag right there. I kind of just like to take my fingers, just run it through that. Sometimes I will even take the wig upside down and give it a good shake to get all those fibers kind of separated. That way you have volume if you want, or you can sleek it down for a really nice sleek look. So let's just go ahead and put it on. Again, I'm going to tighten it while it's on my head. Really simple to do. I'm going to do one more strap and then just make sure all my hair is concealed. Now, I'm not wearing a wig cap. I normally do, but because my hair is short right now, sometimes it's a little more comfortable for me to just not wear a wig cap, but it's totally your call.
Pretty.
Oh my goodness. If you feel a little shiny now, you guys, I'm under like 6 different lights here. I just like to spray a little bit of dry shampoo, and you want to stay kind of far away from it. You don't want to be too close because it'll leave a lot of residue. And just kind of move your fingers through it.
Thank you for sharing all these great tips.
Oh, of course. I mean, it helps. You know, all the tips,
Definitely.
they all, not just putting on a wig. If you're educated, you know, and with your wigs and the styles of your wigs and these easy little things to do, it makes such a big difference.
I agree.
But yeah, this page. This is in the, I believe it's the silky beige and a light platinum blonde with dark brown roots. Now for me, I personally like the darker rooted look. I do have a lot of wigs that don't have rooted in them, but because my features are a little darker, I prefer it. It just makes it look more natural in my opinion. But yeah, she's
I
beauty.
love a rooted color as well. Sometimes I'll be surprised. I'll put on a non-rooted color and I will absolutely love it.
You're
But I think I
like,
reach for a rooted color as well.
yeah, I love Petite Paige. She's a classic too. I mean, you can't
Mm-hmm.
go wrong with classic Bob. So
Somebody did ask what color and style, another which wig is this? So Roxie is wearing Petite Paige in Silky Beige.
mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the two styles I have. The one I'm wearing right now, and then I have another one behind me. This right here is Belinda. This is part of the top 10. Belinda is just a beautiful, lightweight, layered style. The color that I have on right now is called Golden Sandstone. I absolutely love this color. I'm not sure if you guys can see that well. It's a creamy beige blonde with darker roots. And this is just a gorgeous style. This is straight out of the box. The lace front looks incredible. You have a left monofilament part and just the rooting, everything looks great on this wig and this style. I love how light it is. It's fantastic for pulling up, and it's just an everyday, beautiful, lightweight style.
Amber, if I didn't know you, I would never know that that's a wig. That
Never.
looks
It's
that's your style.
so natural,
It's so
so
natural.
natural.
Yes.
Hmm.
I
Really
love it.
pretty.
This one, I do see a comment says no lace front. This one has a lace front.
Yes.
As you can see, looks fantastic. Okay, now I'm gonna do a switch. I'm gonna switch out. Both Sparky and I have Charlotte. Charlotte is also a top seller. We can't keep it on the shelves. She launched last year in the spring collection. Charlotte has a gorgeous lace front with a middle monofilament part. And this lovely color, somebody asked, they're looking for a coppery red. This is a very vibrant, gorgeous red. This is lighter red. And I gotta tell you, this is such a beautiful shade. And I love Charlotte. Charlotte is a favorite of mine. Very loose, dropped wig.
Wow. Oh
Beautiful.
my goodness.
Gorgeous lace front, as you can see, that middle part. So, you know, I love a middle part. Some people kind of, you know, they don't want that. But the nice thing with Charlotte is because she does have that beautiful lace front, you can kind of flip that hair to the left or right because of that lace front and get that left or right part look. You do still have quite a bit of versatility, and you can go switch it up with the 3-in-1 air styler. So I actually have a Charlotte that I added more of a voluminous curl. Although I love this dropped wave for Christmas, the holidays, I wanted something a little more glam. And you can do that with Envy's 3-in-1 air styler. These are all synthetic styles. You can use the styler on these synthetic wigs.
Yeah.
So here's a turnaround of
So pretty on you. I feel like this is a great example too of this like very vibrant red that you're putting on.
Yes.
Because again, this comes with the experiment envy that we're doing. Like somebody might not feel comfortable in that color, you know, but somebody who doesn't know you, who looks at you, they don't know that that's not your
Right.
your hair color. So
With your eyes, it looks like it's totally natural.
Like, yes, they might just be like, oh my gosh, your hair is so gorgeous. Like, so even though you feel that sense of like, you know, stepping outside of your comfort zone, it takes just trying it one time. And then you see all these beautiful comments and like people stopping you. And that's when you switch. That's when you're like, okay. So
That's exactly right. I've been wearing red hair more, and somehow I think I get more friendly comments. Everybody loves the shades of the colors. And to keep a redhead that color and go about your business, it would fade so fast. So
definitely.
that's the beauty of wigs.
you kill the red wigs. Like, oh, because when I saw you were here, because you never really used to wear red, and we were like, You have to wear red, Sparky. You have to.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. We'll go through the phase
Red is
here.
so
Yes.
fun to dive into. And same with you, Roxy. When I wear red, I've gotten a lot of compliments when I wear lighter red. It's just a beautiful color. I wish you guys could see up close. With the lighting, it looks extremely vibrant. It looks very like a very natural, beautiful red color.
Yes.
So pretty. So anyway, that's Charlotte. She's also part of Envy's top 10 for 2024. Somebody just asked, you have any darker reds? Yes, there are so many beautiful reds in the Envy line. In fact, we have a chocolate cherry, a dark red, a cinnamon raisin. So you have to check out those colors at Wigs.com. They're beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Somebody's looking for, oh, we have Wigs.com answering some of the questions. Thank you so much for everyone behind the scenes. We appreciate it. Okay, Sparky, it's your turn.
Okay.
I want to hear all the deets.
So this is Kate and a fringe, and then this is butter.
Vanilla butter.
Vanilla butter, yes. And it
Mm-hmm.
does have that kind of buttery tone. Now, it does look shiny. What I've noticed living in California, I'm in Atlanta right now. I've kind of coming from you from different coasts. But in California, when I wear a wig like this outside maybe twice, it will have no shine. So the shine goes away, I think, with the smog and the, we used to call it smog, the haze, the pollution in the air. I love it when it's shiny because I get a lot of compliments. A lot of girls are looking for products that bring this kind of shine. I know some people will say, no, if it's shiny, it looks like a wig. Well, I know people who are paying big money to get this kind of shine.
Yeah.
So
looks like
I
a
just love
healthy
it.
shine.
It does. And you know, it's a sign of youth. If you look at little children's hair, it's shiny. It's shiny like this. So as a wig wearer, you kind of start to look at different colors. I'll take this off and you can see the inside. It's a basic cap. So there's no lace front, but you really don't need it with the fringe. And you can part it pretty, you know, just kind of move it over. And then the other wig I have is Charlotte, like you. Now, what I like to do is shake mine out at first just to get any flyaways. I've worn this wig now a lot because it is
It's
so
such a
good.
so good.
It is so good. And just use the ear tabs. Now, I have some friends watching, I think from Cancun. And so, ladies, this is how fast it was. You know, I had long hair and now I have this really pretty style. I've been doing construction at my house, so I kind of pin it up. But I like to take a little clip because it's got the beautiful lace front. And you can see I'm parting it over more on the on this side. But I like to do this and just kind of twist it and stick it up here so it's out of my eyes because I get tired of it flopping in my face. But
looks
just
so
really
good.
pretty. Really pretty. Super swingy. I just love this. And I love the color you have on, Amber.
Thank you. Well, that color looks so natural and beautiful on you.
Love this too. So it's hard to choose.
And you're wearing silky is this silky beige? I think it's
Yes, I believe it is.
silky beige. Such a beautiful rooted blonde.
It's rooted, right. And the Charlotte that I had on was not rooted. I'm typically a rooted girl, but I always thought that people always had roots. So I would put eyeshadow in the hairline if it doesn't have a root. And I found through my aunt who has platinum hair and she colors it platinum all the way to the root. So then I was like, oh, well, that's normal in certain parts of the country. So it, you know, it varies. So it gave me more confidence to wear a non-rooted wig.
I know you wear Lisa like crazy without the root, and she looks very natural. Sorry, Roxie, I kind of butt in.
Oh, no, I kept interrupting you. I was just going back on color because Sparky and I are actually wearing the same color in a different style. So it kind of gives you a good idea of how a straight wig, a bobbed wig versus something that has a little more wave to it might give off a little bit of a different contrast just because of those. I wanted to point that out, but overall, it's the same color.
Great point. Great point.
Yes, I love that point. I was going to say vanilla butter you were wearing on Kate. It has a strong golden blonde with buttery gold highlight. So it's a very golden blonde color. And then silky beige, you said it was rooted. It's a light platinum blonde with dark brown roots. And it's the most neutral out of Envy's light blondes. So
yeah,
something to, you know, can be kind of helpful when you're choosing colors.
And I could see using the 3-in-1 air styler on this and making it more sleek, like what Roxie has on, because I think it might be about the same length. You just straightened it out, you know.
Yeah.
So
that could be great.
I haven't smoothed out Charlotte just yet, but like I said, I added the curl, but I think Charlotte would be adorable smoothed out.
Yeah,
I think so.
I
love the part line. I love this scalp look.
Yeah,
just
such a beautiful lace front on Charlotte. Such a great everyday wear. But I have worn, I remember I wore Charlotte on Easter last year with an Easter, and it just, even with that loose drop curl, you can dress it up, just like all of these styles. They're very much versatile for any occasion.
Agreed.
So, you know, we do have the top 10. We've talked about 6 to 4. Yeah, sorry, I need to go back to school. But one, there's Tiffany. Tiffany is part of the top 10. Tiffany is an airy open top with an extended nape. She's a pixie. I know, Sparky, you've talked about Tiffany. Yes. You own a Tiffany.
I have 2 Tiffany's, maybe 3 Tiffany's, and I love it. It's for me, it's one that I would wear to like a board meeting, some places that. So for me, maybe it's my personality that I kind of judge people on their hair first, as opposed to, you know, who they are. But that Tiffany just looks sophisticated. You're the boss lady. It's very coiffed. It's very organized. It could be fun too, but I think she means business. I think Tiffany.
Yeah. You have
Tiffany,
3 of them.
When I need an oil change and I need them to understand what I'm saying, I go in with Tiffany and say,
oh my,
that's hilarious. Well, I wanted to reach for a few others that are on the list. We have Gia and Gia Mono. Gia has been a popular style for a while. So because of that, we came out with Gia Mono last year. I'm going to grab both. Same style, same beautiful style. Gia is a chin length textured bob with an open top, whereas Gia Mono is Gia's sister. And in last year with the spring collection launch, Gia Mono came out because of that fan favorite, but she features a beautiful lace front and monofilament top. So you have that versatility, that multi-directional parting ability. You can pull the hair away from the face, and she features Envy's So Soft lace front. So you have that extra layer of very soft lace to help with that lace front itch that sometimes we can get. And you just have that versatility because of those hand-tied features. Both styles offer you that cute, chic, wavy bob. I did relax this one quite a bit, as you can see, but both have that really cute, textured wave.
I love Gia Mono. I do love it.
Thank
I think the last experiment Envy, I was wearing Gia Mono.
I think so. You were.
I think so.
One of my favorites.
And just for the viewers, you guys can always go back and rewatch these lives. Correct me if I'm wrong, Roxie. They're located on the Wigs.com YouTube and social media platforms.
Yes. We post, so right after this live, we'll just immediately repost it. So you can go on our Instagram and watch it there, or our YouTube shorts.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Okay, so I see a comment, which blonde is more ashier, sparkling champagne, or light blonde? Oh, they're both, you know, they both have some warmth. Light blonde is a bright, creamy blend of platinum and beige blonde, and then sparkling champagne. Let's see. I like champagne shadow as well, so sometimes I'm like, okay, what one? This is rooted. And it's a chestnut brown root with golden blonde, ash blonde, and champagne blonde tones.
Yeah.
So you have more of that champagne, and then you have a bright creamy blend with the light blonde. Light blonde is not
and it's
rooted.
rooted.
Yeah.
And it's rooted.
Yeah. So champagne is rooted, whereas light blonde is not.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at these comments. Okay. So let's move on with the rest of the top 10. We talked about Charlotte, both Sparky and I, the long bob lace front, middle mono parts. And then we have Carly. I have Carly back here. You can kind of see her. Actually, I'll just take her off my mannequin. I love Carly. And this is also in silky beige, that gorgeous color. Carly is a sleek chin length bob with a wispy bang. So because of that bang, you don't have a lace front, but you do have a monofilament part. Super, super cute bob. And then we have Belinda, the style I was wearing prior to Charlotte. Roxie talked about Petite Paige, the hand-tied monopart, soft page boy bob. Nadia as well. Roxie showed us shoulder length layers, monopart with that bang. So beautiful on you. And then Sparky talked about Kate, long smooth layers, open top, front bang. And lastly, I don't have this here, but Sheila, she is a stacked neckline bob with a soft wispy bang. And she's also an open top. And so I wanted to talk just really quickly, 2024 was the year of versatility, a lot of different options with these top 10. We have lace fronts, we have monofilament tops, we have, a few of the new launches from last year being in that top 10, but then tried and true older favorites. What I noticed is there is a great selection of open top wig within this group of 10. And so I think it's worth maybe talking about in a future experiment envy, the benefits and pros to those open top constructions, because I know on social media people are like shying away. Does it have permatease? Is this open top? And I think that it's important to talk about why we have that permatease, why we have an open top, how that permatease can help really give a great silhouette and shape to certain styles and hide that base construction. So I wanted to ask both Sparky and Roxie, your opinion on the styles of 2024, the top styles of 2024, and the audience. Like, what was your favorite go-to style for 2024?
I have to say that my favorite was probably Charlotte, the one that you guys are wearing. It's just a young, like, kind of vibrant, I don't know, there's so much you can do with it. You can straighten it, you can leave it curled, like you can put it in that low pony. I feel like it just suits everybody, no matter the age. You are, like, it really is just a classic style. So that's probably going to be my go-to for sure.
Yeah. And my go-to was Lisa, really. It's a different wig in that it has 70% human hair, or 70% human and
30% human, 70% heat-friendly synthetic.
Yeah,
so that envy hair blend.
It's the hair blend. I love it because it has silicone around here that goes all the way ear to ear. It hides here on the side. It hugs the head, so you can run your fingers through it. I turned my sister onto that wig, and I mean, she and I both, we joke that we feel like real girls because we can do this. And the other one is Kate, really, and Tiffany. And Tiffany has a bit of permatease in it, but up here at the crown. But like you said, it holds the style, because if you just had straight hair, it would be flat and to your face, or it'd be like my bio hair, which is not what I'd choose to wear to look like a bad, a good boss.
Well, thank you so much. I love your thoughts. And I agree. I have been reaching for Charlotte so much, and it's hard to pick sometimes, especially when you get to the point in your wig wearing journey where you do try the reds, you try the blondes, and you experiment with various styles, you know? So when somebody said, well, what's your favorite? I'm like, well, how am I feeling for that day? You know, what am I
Yeah.
wearing?
Yes.
So
What is your outfit? What is, you know, what is your outfit? Because it certainly with sweaters and if the with the turtleneck, a shorter wig is going to be less tangled at the end of the day.
mhm,
So in a backless shoulder showing moment, I love the long wigs. So
mhm.
like Kate. So yeah.
Well, and you mentioned like what's the, you know, what is the plan for the itinerary for the day? If you're gonna, if what kind of style do you need to wear for the occasion? So that's also fun to kind of pick and choose and discover what cap constructions, what styles, if you want to create a style, you know, what you want to reach for to achieve what you're trying to do. And there's so many
And
options.
is it raining? What's the weather like? You know, if
Yeah.
it's raining, you want a fully synthetic wig because it's going to go right back to the same style as you get caught in that downpour. You just can go in the bathroom and give it a shake if you want, but you're going to look on point regardless of the weather, whether it's humid or raining or snowing.
Yes.
Um, or you take that
I've been
polish
caught
in
in
the
a rain
lake.
in the rain. I've been caught in the rain with like my mom and sister, and I was wearing a synthetic wig, and they're like, this isn't
Yeah.
fair. What?
Right? Because you look amazing then.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys for sharing your input and sharing, you know, your the two wigs you guys are showing. Is there anything you want to add? And let the viewers know advice for this coming year?
I mean, I would love to say if you're thinking about a wig, wear a wig. It really is. It perhaps is scary at first, but once you do it, once you see the response, there is a little bit of a learning curve. I won't lie. I wear wigs though every day, every single day. I love the feedback. I love how I feel. Um, it makes me feel like I'm wearing my very favorite outfit and very best pair of shoes.
Mhm.
And I even talking about it, you can see my facial expression changes because I just feel all warm and, you know, just on point. There are really no words to describe it. It's just like, ah.
Yes,
So
yes. And
yes,
it you feel it from the inside out. So it's not
you
just the
do.
exterior. Like you
And I would
feel,
love for other people to feel this light. I feel like I have a light inside of me that shines so bright when I have my hair on and my, you know, and I'm put together and on point. And when I
mhm,
catch my reflection and say, wow, that's such a beautiful woman over there. And then I realize it's me. That
mhm.
is super moving, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, you just reminded me of something that I know that we talked about at one point about being you, still being, putting on that
Oh,
hair,
that's a great point.
loving, you know, looking in that
Yes.
mirror, being like, oh my gosh, I look fab.
Well,
But
and that's at the beginning, people would say, and some do still, sorry if I'm stepping on your toes, but
no,
um,
no.
they'll say, so Sparky, who are you today? Um, I'm still me. I'm still me. The person inside the heart is still me. My hair has just changed. And so oftentimes they'll say, oh, I don't recognize you. And I'll say, if you look right here,
Mhm.
the windows to my soul, I'm still me. And
Hmm.
the hair is just an accessory. It's the frosting on the cake. It's what makes me feel and respond at my very best, highest self. So, and I think as we educate people, it's not that you're trying to get over on somebody or fool them or trick them. It's not about them. It's
Hmm.
about you feeling your best.
Hmm.
So you are still you. You know, if you had a Band-Aid on your face, you wouldn't be saying, oh, who are you today? Um,
Right.
you know, so I think
That-
that's just something to remember, especially as you're embracing friends who want to wear wigs. Help them with their journey. If they've decided this is what they'd like to do, be sensitive, and you know they're just trying something new. And a comment to be supportive might be, I like that style on you, or I like that color. You don't need to throw them under the bus and say, which wig do you have on today?
Hmm.
What wig? What wig are you wearing? Let's leave it, you know, if they want to share they're wearing a wig, they can share. It's theirs to
Hmm.
share, not
Great.
yours.
Yeah.
So, you know,
No, sure.
I
but
completely
yeah.
agree.
Yeah. I think
That,
our motto here at Wigs.com is if you look good, you feel good. So
Yes.
mhm.
Yes.
I
for sure.
Yes.
completely agree. I I see a comment that says, I'm 16 and I've recently just started getting into wigs and I love watching your reels. You guys are so informative. Thank you.
You're welcome. Love.
I love hearing these comments. It does make you feel so different and more like yourself.
Right. Right.
Thank you so much for everybody who have shared your thoughts and your feedback, everything through this live. And just so you guys know, there is a giveaway. So this live will be posted on Wigs.com Instagram, and you can enter to win a giveaway. So you'll comment on that replay. You know, follow Wig Envy Wigs, Wigs.com. You can post a live video. You can reshare this replay, and then the winner will get to choose one of 3 gorgeous styles: Petite Paige, Charlotte, or Belinda. So you guys, for sure, check out the replay and go comment to enter to win one of the beautiful styles from the top 10 that we discussed.
Wonderful. Yes.
I do want to say, there's this comment that says, my friend told me, I just love reading these comments. My friend told me my eyes are sparkling again. I love that.
Yes.
Well, thank you again, Sparky and Roxie and Wigs.com. We so appreciate you guys. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and the beautiful styles on. You just both wear the styles and the colors so well. I see a comment that says, I got my Charlotte.
Yes.
And I see another comment that says, oh my gosh, been wanting Belinda.
Oh, Belinda's amazing. Belinda is amazing. I love Belinda.
Yes. You guys need a Belinda. Anyway, well, until next